They say temptation is strongest where power and opportunity meet. For years, I trusted my wife completely. I believed in our love, our marriage, our future. But the truth? The truth destroyed me. She didn't just betray me. She betrayed everything we built. And the man she betrayed me with was her boss. Her name is Claire. We met at university, two broke students with big dreams. She studied business. I studied engineering. We built our future together, step by step. When she got her first big job, we celebrated with cheap wine and takeout. I was proud of her. She was ambitious, smart, beautiful. I thought we were unstoppable, the perfect team. Her new boss, Mr. Collins, was older, rich, successful. He gave her opportunities, projects, praise. At first, I was happy for her. She came home excited, full of stories about work. But slowly, things changed. She stayed later and later at the office. She dressed differently. She started guarding her phone, hiding her screen when I walked by. I told myself it was stress, new responsibilities. But in my heart, something felt wrong. There were signs, obvious ones. She smiled at his messages in ways she never smiled at mine. She canceled date nights, claiming late meetings. She went on business trips that didn't exist on the company calendar. Friends noticed too. They asked if everything was okay, but I defended her every time. Because that's what love does. It blinds you. I refused to believe she would ever hurt me like that. One night, she said she had a late meeting. Hours passed. Something in me snapped. I drove to her office. The building was dark, except for one window, her window. I went inside, my heart racing, my hands shaking, and then I saw it. Through the half-open door, there she was, Claire. In his arms, laughing, kissing, like I never existed. My world shattered in an instant. The woman I loved, the woman I built my life with, wasn't mine anymore. And the man who took her? He didn't even care. He saw me standing there. He smirked, like he had won. And Claire, she didn't even look sorry, just caught. I confronted her the next morning. I wanted answers. I wanted the truth. She tried to deny it at first, but when I told her what I saw, she broke down. Tears, excuses, lies. She said, "It just happened. I didn't mean to hurt you." But it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't one night. It had been going on for months, and every time she looked me in the eye, kissed me goodnight, said, "I love you," she was lying. I asked her why. Why him? Why throw away everything we had? And she said the words that destroyed me, "He gives me a life you can't." That was it. The truth. She didn't choose love. She chose money, status, power. And I realized in that moment, the woman I loved was gone. I left that day with nothing but a broken heart. Nights turned into weeks of darkness. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. Every corner of our home reminded me of her, of us. Photos, memories, promises, all poisoned. Friends tried to help, but I pushed them away. I felt ashamed, humiliated. How could I have missed the signs? How could I have believed in someone who never truly loved me? It wasn't just betrayal, it was the death of the future I had imagined. The family we never started, the dreams we never chased, all gone because she chose him. Months later, I heard the rumors. Collins never left his wife. To him, Claire was just another affair. When she realized it, she tried to come back to me. She said she made a mistake, that she wanted us again. But by then, I had changed. The pain had turned into strength. I looked her in the eyes and said, "You didn't lose me. You threw me away, and I walked away for good." Betrayal doesn't just break your heart. It teaches you who people really are. Claire showed me she valued money over love. And Collins? He showed me how cruel people can be. But in the end, I survived. I rebuilt. And I realized something powerful. Losing someone who doesn't value you isn't a loss. It's freedom. So if you've ever been betrayed, remember this. It's not the end of your story. It's just the painful chapter that makes the ending even stronger.